Run teacher?
Okay, sir. Start ചെയ്യാം.
ചെയ്യാം.
Good evening to one and all. Respected dignitaries, esteemed resource person, respected principal, distinguished guests, faculty members, research scholars, student teachers, and dear participants. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to today's webinar organized by Mar Basilis College of Education Sultan Batheri under the Internal Quality Assurance Cell in collaboration with ARU and CTF. Today's webinar is on the timely and relevant topic, the impact of artificial intelligence on higher education, transforming teaching, learning assessment, and academic leadership. I am sure this session will provide valuable insight into the growing role of artificial intelligence in higher education. I extend my heartfelt welcome to our respected principal and general convener, Dr. Sun Kumar GN sir, whose constant encouragement and visionary leadership have made this program possible. Welcome, sir.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
It is a privilege to welcome our distinguished resource person, Dr. Ansari P. Abdul Azeez Sir, Deputy Program Lead, Senior Lecturer, Researcher, and International Keynote Speaker. With over a decade of experience spanning teaching, research, leadership, and international higher education, Dr. Ansari sir has supervised research projects, led academic quality initiatives, and delivered faculty development programs on artificial intelligence, digital transformations, academic integrity leadership, and innovative pedagogies. As a keynote speaker, Dr. Ansari sir focuses on helping educators and institutional leaders understand how artificial intelligence is reshaping higher education while maintaining academic quality, ethical practice, and student-centered learning. Such sessions combine practical applications and international perspectives and evidence-based strategies that institutions can immediately implement. We are honored to have you with us and we look forward to learning from your rich experience and expertise. Welcome, sir. I also warmly welcome our esteemed dignitaries, Dr. M.S. Geeta Ma'am, Chairman, Council for Teacher Education Foundation, and Professor Dr. Rajeshwari K. Ma'am, President, ARU Kerala Chapter. Your gracious presence adds great value to this academic event. Welcome, Geeta Ma'am and Rajeshwari Ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
My sincere greetings to all the participants who have joined us from different institutions, as well as my dear colleagues and student teachers of Mar Basilis College of Education. Thank you all for your enthusiastic participation. I hope today's webinar will be informative, inspiring, and beneficial to everyone. Let us actively participate and make the best use of this wonderful learning opportunity. Thank you. And once again, I extend a warm welcome to everyone.
Thank you. Hi, good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yes,
Hi,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, good. Thank you. So, can you all see my screen? Yeah. Hello?
Sir.
Yes, can you see my screen? Is it
Yes, sir.
visible?
Yes. Visible, sir.
Good. Thank you. So, respected dignitaries and the most experienced faculties, and I can see here some of them having a very highly rich experience, and it's good to have a. It's not like a monologue; it will be like a dialogue. Okay, so I'll be happy to engage from you and what is the kind of learning teaching practice you have embedded over the years. So it will be a line of learning and teaching process. Well, myself, Dr. Ansari, I'm the it's like a 4 o'clock here in UK. Now, yeah, the topic we are choosing here is an impact of AI, artificial intelligence in higher education. We are particularly focusing on transforming teaching, learning, assessment, and academic leadership, exclusively for the Mar Vesles College of Education, Sultan Bathery. Now, what are the purpose or structure or the promise of the session? So, there are 4 points we'll be focusing on. The very first thing is understanding AI, artificial intelligence, as a pedagogical assessment or tool or assessment or leadership issue that is not a technological issue. How we can input the AI into our level of learning. Next one, translate the global audience into a classroom. What we are doing is like a global audience. Okay, by sitting in the Northampton in UK and speaking to somebody in Wayanad or Kerala or India or GCC, that is like a transformation. Now, how we do the assessment and the quality assurance, that is a part of your ISCC quality codes. Now, use UK higher education examples to anticipate the risk and opportunities. And finally, we'll discuss and you can take out the action plan for 90 days plan, IQAC and the academic leaders. So, the core argument of your work is AI should strengthen human judgment, inclusion, and standard academics, not replace the educator. Good. Now, let me ask you one interesting fact. Okay. So, I would like you guys to respond on it. How many of your students have already using AI tools for learning or assessment? There are 5 options. You can write A, B, C, D, E in the chats. The first one is very few, B is some students, C most of the students, D almost all the students, E you are not sure of that. And AI doesn't mean only ChatGPT. We have Gamma AI, which is good in PPTs and PowerPoint. There is Perplexity AI. There is Manner AI. There are so many. It's like a vast ocean. So I would like to see the chats coming up. I can see that more than 50 plus candidates is already there. Yes. Where is the chats here? I would like to see the chats and how you guys. I'm sure that most of you having an access to the chat. Good. So, can you somebody just unmute yourself and say that what is currently going on? Or can you say how many of your students are already using the AI tools for learning or assessment? Yeah, if you allow me, I can. Yeah, I can see the chats here. Good. because we use Teams here mostly for the work based learnings. Yes. Oh, yeah. I can see most of them have written D, D, B. Yes, Varghese have put most of them. Yeah, good. Good. We can see that a couple of more of the engagement. Well done. Now, well, let's go to the next slide. So it's not about UK evidence or most of, if you take a small case study inside the classroom or even within the college of our own college, we need to understand that even if case of the UK in 2024 and 26, we can see here 92% of the students are using the AI to understand more about the educations. Now, 88% are use Gen AI for assessment, and 18% have used directly for the work. Using an AI for a planning is not a bad idea. Okay, if somebody is assessment is using, even if you go to the Chester University or Oxford University or Northampton or Canterbury Christchurch, any universities, there is a 5 level of AI criticality they are using. I'll be happy to share that slide later on. So the first one is no AI. The AS1 is like AS2 is like you are using the AI only for a planning or understanding it. We are going it in depth on that. So clarifying AI, it's not a magic, it's not a neutral, not automatically accurate. So AI is a pattern based assistant. AI is like an assistant who can support an human educator. It predicts plausible outcomes from data and prompts. It can support thinking but not understand like a human educator. AI cannot replace Verghese or Dr. Sanil or Dr. Samir or Ansari or anyone. Only thing it can enhance your quality. Now, we all think that AI can hallucinate. So it is a generate false fact. It interprets references, biased claims, like confident errors. Verification is academic duty. If I open the chat GPT and ask that, okay, can you please get me the best uh, knowledge, or you're saying that, okay, the educational confidence or competence of study between the UK and US or UK and India. AI can give you so many references, but it is our duty to go in and check and verify whether it is right or not. Now, AI can widen or reduce inequality. The access, language, digital confidence, or a pay tool advantage that outcomes the student outcomes. Now, all our students is who are completing the graduation or a post graduation, once they come out of the Marcellus College, they are not competing within the Kerala. They are going to a global platform, maybe in Dubai or UAE, or even in Western countries. With this having the competition seems to be a little high. So how we need to train our students to equip work more efficiently with the AI. How? So we are going to that in the next slide. AI literacy begins when student and staff learn to question the output, not simply use the output. Okay, you should, all the lecturers or the educators and the students should be in a position to understand how we can use it, the prompt engineering. I'm sure most of you know about the prompt engineering, how we give a proper prompt to get the desired results. Now, teaching transformation from content delivery to the learning design. Once you plan inclusive classroom using multiple explanations of practice, generate scenario-based activities, quizzes, formative checks. For example, I teach business management to the students. There is a section called leadership and management or role plays. So we'll give that you are handling a HR of a particular project. So how you will be doing it? Or you are a marketing manager. So what is the difference between most of the education system here is like they will give you a scenario based works. So how you are incorporating that particular scenario? Imagine you are the marketing manager or Amazon. So you want to implement a new product. What you will be doing it? So the student have to connect all the theories to the real life experience. That is how we are moving forward. Now, support multilingual and adult learners with clear languages. So this is exclusively when the place like UK. Okay, we have Europeans. It can be from Bulgaria, Romania, or Ukraine, or Poland, or even if you move to any GCC countries. So their first language is not English. Okay, but how we can see that most of them from diverse age group. How we can make sure that all these adult learners to understand it, because if I'm teaching an AI in this particular class, I can, if I take a small data round, I can get it from 22 years or to the 55 years. So how we can engage, how can bridge that AI confidence gap among the lecturers? So the reduce routine participation time while protecting academic quality and disciplinary accuracy. Now, let's have one real life scenario. So, AI assisted lesson designed for adult learners. The first one is that we need to understand the problem. Okay, some of them might not be too good in English, or they might be having a work or family commitments. So, you need to understand what exclusively that particular student needed. Next one, how we can give a particular kind of AI support. Draft example, recapping quiz, differentiated activity. Next comes the human check. The lecturer aligns with the LO. Here, our assignments has to meet with the learning outcomes, local context, ethics, and level. I have an example here, and that brings up for the better outcome. For example, create a 20 minutes interactive activity for a level 4 or level 5 students on ethical AI use. Include short case, 3 discussion questions, 1 formative quiz, and adaptation for students whose first language is not English. UK higher education examples. So, if you are putting in your own college, you need to understand what is the level of your students, where they are coming from. Then you should add the questions differently. Believe me, if you are impacting on Dr. Verghese class, which will be different from Dr. Sanil's class. Okay, the set of students, where they're coming from, their linguistic strong or grammar, everything will be different from others. So that way you own the class. So the AI draft the activity, educator, that is you own the pedagogy, how you will teach, how you can personalize it. That strongly depends on the educators. Next one, learning transformation, that is student as critical co-creators. So good AI use should leave a visible learning trial. That is, you should open it, share the screen, then you should know how to students should learn how to do the prompting, how to do the evidence, how to do the reflection. We'll take that. Moving from copying AI answers, they should think about questioning them, refining them, evidencing with their own thinking why I'm doing it. Okay, what is the recent article and how it is being critically evaluated. Teach prompt literacy, how the students can go and find references, cite AI, referencing, citation checking in the Google, and so many citation checking softwares are there. That reflective discourses that mostly use AI accessibilities, that is summaries, translations, vocational support, vocabulary support, and revision plan. The students can plan ahead. Then We should help the students to develop their problem solving, criticality, ethics, communication, professional judgment. How you will do it? Only way is to create the final work along with the students. We should know what really the students needs. That is how we can support them. Here, I have an example. Here, student ask, write my assignment on leadership. For example, if maybe Veera or maybe a XYZ lecturer are saying that, okay, give me 1,000 words on leadership or different types of leadership style. So the students will give a generic, weak evidence, possible misconduct, or no ownership in the learning. That is what usually the students doing. So we should train the students how they should use in a different way. Explain transformational leadership, suggest search terms, identify the limitations, help me to create a critical reading plan. What all books should I need to read to understand the leadership criticality? It's same with physics or chemistry or Malayalam or Hindi or any language you're using, even the max. Okay, so the benefit students understand and they should get the authorship. Okay, we are not using AI just copy paste. We are using AI to think, to understand. Then the students should act. So we should train our students how they can use AI more effectively and efficiently. So what we need, what tool was used, what purpose, how student verified it. Second one, ask the process of evidence. There is something called reading log, what you have read. Then what is the first draft you have sent to AI and what is the second draft after the development of AI. So during there is we called Academic Misconduct Committee, AMC. I'm one of the head of that AMC committee. So what we are doing is if there is a serious case of AI in the level 7 or level 7 is masters or level 6 is like graduation. In that meeting, we'll ask that, okay, student, yeah, Ansari, can you please show me the reading log you have or the draft development you have done for your assignment? So nobody will be writing a 3,000 words in 1 minute or in just like at a stretch or one stride. No. So they have developed first draft, second draft, third draft, final draft. We will be going through that in depth. Next one, a reflective commentary or Viva style explanation. So what teachers, what we should do is that we should verify before cite. We should check whether they are using the correct AI resources. AI can suggest sources, but databases and originality of the test must be confirming by us. Next one, assessment transformation design for evidence and learning. So example, product only essays that are most vulnerable because Gen AI can produce. Basically, Gen AI can give you different things to essays, assignments, publications, easier way. But we should take the ownership. For example, Mr. Verghese is writing an article which is produced by Gen AI. He has the ability should go into that in depth and understand whether it is rightly written, whether the in-text citation is good, whether that fit for the purpose. Like that, we should give a proper check to our students. So for example, we are checking the assignment, capturing the draft, using the feedback, then we will be reflecting the students and explaining to them how you can work ahead in the future.
So, hello, sir. Shall I
Yes,
interfere?
yes,
Are you
please.
moving the slides?
Yeah, can you,
No,
you
it
can't
is
see
not
it?
moving. It is not moving. Ah, now it is
No,
moving.
sir. No, no, sir. We can't see.
Ah,
Oh,
Only you are in the first slide itself.
first slide itself. Okay,
oh,
we can see. Okay.
really sorry.
Ah,
I thought you guys were sorry.
no, sir. No. Okay, okay. Now
Yes,
it is
I am.
moving. Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you. So it's about we should have a detailed plan. Can the student explain, apply, and defend the work of an assignment? So we should train the students to use the real world case studies, and the students should be in a position to understand the professional judgment and local context. Finally, what's the role of the lecturers or the educators? As a facilitator, we'll check their draft, give the feedback and the response, and we'll check the version history. When, for example, the student have done a 3000 words in half an hour, it is impossible because it shows that that 100% is written by AI. You got it. Then we will check them. Okay, just open your work. Let's check that whether in the Google, go to it and check that Google Scholar whether that article really is there or the link is really there. So all these things are part. There is something called AI declaration that we can implement it. Like I used AI tool for planning, explanation, and language support. This is acceptable. This is called AS2 standard. I did not submit AI generated content as my own without checking, adapting, and referencing appropriately. And what all tools they used and which date. So, integrity is not catching the misconduct, it is a culture that where honest learning is easier. In today's world, there is AI and also there is a paraphraser, or there is something called humanized AI. By sitting here, I can give you 15 minimum different types of humanizers that will be difficult. Zero GPT and so many, right? Humanized AI. Okay, all these things will definitely bring down the traces. So in this age, we cannot change the students not use AI. AI is the new Google. But what we can do is train them to take the responsibility. Let them understand what the real responsibility is, what the real academics is. Then we can work together with them. Next one. So here we have like all the students anywhere in UK, they have to go through a module. It's like a what should I say? It's like a Canvas, Moodle, and so many things. It's like all the modules are kept in that particular work. All the assignments, all the learning materials, PPTs are keeping in that Canvas. Second thing is a rag sheet. Rag is, imagine if there is like 52 students we are having. I'm just giving you an 80 students we are having, 80 including me. So 79. So there we will be dividing them into different rag sheets. I'll show you an example here. So this is one of the rag sheet. So here it will understand that particular student having class engagement, speaking skills, and academic writing. Can you see my screen?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. Can you see the rack writing sheet? No.
Mm.
Okay, let me reshare it. Give me a minute. Good. Good. So can you see the rack rating sheet now?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. This is like a rag rating sheet. So we divide like a cohort, the student ID, level, name, and the class engagement, speaking skills, academic skills. So after that, there is a formative assessment. So here it's like a 12-week course. We'll be dividing them into three. First rag rating will be on the fourth week. Second one will be the eighth week, and there will be an ILP, individual learning plan. You can see here, Carmen continues to demonstrate consistent engagement and positive reflective. So this is a different. The name changed. This is not the name because of GDPR rights. I changed the names. So you can see here following what all things we are planning, how we can develop it. So that's what we need. We should understand how we can develop our students into a better leadership culture. Then we can use the AI assistants to provide them uh, draft feedbacks to support their work and all. If we share to the PPT again, good. Next one, the academic leadership that is built governance before the crisis. So the first thing we lack is a policy. Now, Kerala is one of the first state, or in India, we have that ministry which is having an AI. So that is a good sign. And we should understand, we should create a policies. Now the college can create the policies and submit to the government. What is the acceptable things in AI? What all things should be limited? What are the prohibited AI use? We should support them. And what are the support we need for the staff? First, how we can train our staff. That is, CPD means continuous professional development. It's not like one staff have the PhD, they done the work. No, every 3 months, every staff should submit what is the development they are having added. This is one of the CPD sessions we are having. I'm seeing that it's like a 60th session. That is a wonderful job, brilliant. So also we should understand the students AI literacy. So you should understand that, share examples of good practice of AI. Now, the quality assurance, assessment approval, moderations, external examiner dialogues, and audit trials. What is a real external examiner looks like? What are the qualities they are expecting from the student's work, a final work? Maybe the head of the department or the principal or somebody who having an exposure, he can train the new lecturers or the co-lecturers. So maybe the youngsters having a good different idea, you can get them from there. Then equity, access, digital confidence. Let's make sure that all the lecturers at least having a digital confidence in using the AI. So the slide is a bit lengthy. I'm just trying to uh, take it out, which is noteworthy. Like risk and ethical questions that we must not include. First one is that academic risk. Let's not encourage any student. Let's have a zero tolerance towards that. Zero tolerance. That means AI written work, fake references, weak criticality has to be taken out. Second one, data risk. Personal student data entered into unsafe tools. No, we should not allow it. Third one, equity risk. Paid tools, digital confidence, and language differences. We should understand, or we should support the students how they can develop it. Now, biasness. So the outputs may reflect the social media, culture, and databases, definitely. Then pedagogy. Over reliance may reduce deep learning. So let's make sure that our students are not over relying. They should be having a human intelligence to conduct or to control the AI. So the responsible AI in education is a moral, pedagogical, and quality assurance responsibility. Now, AI research accelerates scholarship without weakening integrity. The few things are helpful users to understand the literature, identifying the keywords, and summarizing the themes, and translating the concepts that improve the clarity. The next one is good practice, researcher identity. Now, let me go to the more key important part. That is a 90-day action plan for the faculties, IQAC, and academic leader. First 30 days, create a shared AI language, map current use, identify the high risk assessment. Okay. Once we should understand what are the challenges and how we can support it. Then that is our first 30 days. Then second 31 to 60, run staff CPDs. That is all the 80 staff who are sitting here should get a proper training. Training is not like you don't know. No. Even I attended training every day. That will definitely update us. If you go back to the Google or academy.edu or anything, millions of researchers are coming every day, every minute. So it's like you are reskilling or upskilling yourself. It is really a good thing. So we run the CPDs and AI guidance to briefs, pilot use of AI declarations. So we cannot implement as soon as all the college. We can study among, we can create a study of the college. Maybe the college is having 2,000 students or a 3,000, 5,000 students. You can do a pilot study of 10 percentage, 500 students. Okay, distribute them, create a Google form, share it with them. That will be your first line of publication. If you have a publishing house, you can start your own journals. Let it be registered with Indian uh, journal library systems or British libraries. There are so many things. Now, day 61 to 90, redesign the selected assessment. Rubrics means your way how you will be marking and how is the staff giving a feedback. So first one is for the lecturers, use AI to prepare the formative support, but verify, adapt, and disclose the institutional rules. For the students, use AI to learn, question, and improve. Never submit unverified output as your own work. And for the leaders who are in the leading positions, might be the principals or the head of the departments or the managers, build policies, quality assurance, training, and assessment redesign as an integrated system. Let's start small, govern clearly, evaluate honestly, and scale the responsibilities. So, thank you so much. And I'll be happy to take up the questions. And I hope we'll be having a very good interactive sessions. Thank you all. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see the slides. I can only see the messages now. Yeah, please. Can I have some questions? I would like to listen some questions, doubts. Yeah.
Sir, shall we move to conclude the session?
Okay.
Sir, Sunita sir.
Okay, Richard.
Okay, good evening to everyone. As we come to the close of the insightful webinar, it's my pleasant privilege to propose the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I express my sincere gratitude to our distinguished resource person, Dr. Ansari P. Abdul Aziz sir, for delivering an inspiring and thought-provoking keynote session on the impact of artificial intelligence on higher education, transforming teaching, learning, assessment, and academic leadership. Your valuable insight, practical perspectives, and rich experience have greatly enriched our understanding of the role of artificial intelligence in higher education. Thank you, sir. I
Thank you.
extend my heartfelt gratitude to our respected principal and general convener, Dr. Sunkumar Jain sir, for his constant encouragement and visionary leadership and unwavering support in making this program a success. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
My sincere thanks to our esteemed dignitaries, Dr. M.S. Geeta ma'am, Chairman of the Council for Teacher Education Foundation, for gracing this occasion with a valuable presence and encouragement. Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to Professor Dr. Rajeshwari K. ma'am, President of the ADO Kerala chapter, for inspiring presence and kind support. Thank you, ma'am. I also express my appreciation to ARIO and CETA for their collaboration and support in organizing this meaningful academic event. A special word of thanks to all the participants, faculty members, research scholars, student teachers, and guests from various institutions for your active participation and enthusiastic involvement, which made this webinar truly successful. Finally, I extend my sincere gratitude to the IQAC team, the organizing committee, and everyone who worked behind the scene for their dedicated efforts in making today's webinar a memorable and successful event. Thank you all once again. Wishing you a wonderful evening.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.